I'm Bobby Yan. I'm joining TV1 here today to introduce the new film, Stalker. As a director who's coming into this, I wanted to kind of bring some of those really classical frameworks of great classics and bring it into this film. We all had our favorite films. We all kind of had a love for suspense and thrillers.
My job is to prepare the night or the days before, show up prepared, on time, knowing what I want to do, but also being flexible enough to live in the moment that we're filming at the time.
Preparing for the role. So when I got the sides, because I didn't have the entire script at that point, what I got automatically was that Shelley, who's the character that I play, she's a straight shooter. So right or wrong, she's gonna authentically tell you how she feels, good or bad. So it was really connecting with that part of me that has that need to speak my truth. That drew me to the character, and it helped me to really dive into her shoes.
The hardest scene to film was actually the last scene of the film, which is the big climax. And it's because there's so many moving parts in the last few minutes of the film. There's action, there's so many different characters, we switch locations. And that was actually our first, we shot that on the first day of shooting.
The hardest thing to shoot was probably our finale scene. There's a scene in the basement, and without giving any spoilers away, there is a basement scene, and it was very difficult because of the physicality involved. There's going to be some exciting fight sequences and things like that, and a little bit of stunts. And I think we were just trying to get that done at the end of the night on a long day before we ran out of time.
The hair people always have me cracking up. But Christian, he was hilarious.
I think it's just his personality.
Oh my gosh, the funniest? Oh yeah, like I'd say everyone, because we were working so much that after like a certain hour every day, we'd all be delirious. So like in between like takes, we just be joking and laughing all the time. Like it's to that point where you start getting the giggles and everything's funny.
We love to see strong melanated content on TV. I love it. But we also love to see when it's blatant that the network is like, hey, let's lean in on this and everything else from here on, because film is forever. And we want to leave a legacy of classic things. And it feels like they've definitively made that decision, and it's showing. That was my experience.
What I really love and appreciate about TV1 is their commitment to bringing out diverse content. The other film that I made with TV1 is one of my all-time favorite movies that I've ever had the privilege to be in or act in or participate, and that's a film called Behind the Movement, which is the story about the Montgomery bus boycott. And TV1 not only developed this project, but supported it, cast it, replay it all the time, put it all together. And even though this is American history, no other network has taken the time to do this. And here again, TV1 came to me with this female empowerment story. And I just feel like they walk the walk, they walk their talk. Whereas a lot of people say, oh yes, we're all about diversity and all about giving female Black leads, but they're not necessarily doing it. And TV1 just seems to do that time and time again. And I really appreciate, value, and admire what TV1 has done in the television industry.
Stalker is a fun, exciting suspense thriller with really, really great cast with Maitre Golding, Christian Keys. It's a fun ride. I think that the audience is going to love it.
Someone's after me.
Beautiful dreamer, awake on to me.
I've seen everything. I remember that laugh.
I'm allowed to have my secrets.
What would your fans say? I'm not a monster.
Beautiful dreamer, awake on